Well guys, the Ninjago Dragons Rising Part 2 trailer has finally released. So here's my breakdown. Let's get started.
Quakes are getting worse. Very soon, they will be everywhere.
We have to find 3 dragon cores if we want to stop the Quakes and stabilize the world.
Okay, so in our first shot, we see Old the Ninja, the Samurai XK, but on the side, we also see Mr. Frohickey. I wonder what he's doing there. In the next shot, we see the danger of Quakes, where a guy is being attacked by a Quake. It shoots fire at his car, and he almost dies as the bridge starts crumbling. And so, the ninja try to clear up the Quake to keep it from creating any more damage. In the next shot, we see a sign that says Ninjago City Main Highway. At the same time, we also see Wildfire and Kai on Heatwave, Lloyd and Aaron on the Rock Dragon, and Zane on the Ice Dragon. In the next shot, we see Neo, Ryu, and Sora all looking for a Dragon Energy Core. This is time where they fight the Skull Weirdo and they get a Sunshine, but this is sort of before any of that happens. We see the Dragon Energy Core Kai and Wildfire were trying to get in the earlier trailer. And in the shot after, we can see Nia and Sora are looking at some sort of map.
We must beat the ninja to those cores. Then we'll be able to destroy them. Watering the plants can wait.
In the next shot, we see what looks to be Empress's mech emerging, but this is actually a new scene, not an old one. This next picture of Lord Raz was probably from the past when they were establishing the Imperium. I think this because it has an old-timey feeling. The Empress and Raz are smiling, and Raz isn't wearing his uniform. We see the Empress talk about how badly she wants to defeat the ninja, and then we see Old the Ninja in the Imperium. It's crazy that they're now back in the Imperium, and we can tell because Aaron has a suit, and Kai and Zane both have weapons now. Wildfire and Aaron are on his side, while Lloyd tells Ryu that watering the plants could wait.
We have to split up into 3 teams.
We've heard great tales of the ninja.
Still saving the world, huh? Glad to know some things never change.
In the next shot, we see all the dragons that being Cole's dragon, Sora, Jiro, Heatwave, and the random Ice Dragon, as well as the ninja on them. Nia being on Jiro, Sora being on Sora, Zane being on the Ice Dragon, and Lloyd, Aaron, and Ryu being on the Rock Dragon. Lloyd tells us that they're going to split up into 3 teams. I'll tell who I think is in each team at the end and what they mainly do. We see the ninjas flying to the Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores, and we see Kai and Wildfire are on Heatwave. Lloyd and Aaron have reached the location of their next Dragon Energy Core, and Kai and Wildfire are going to find one. We then see Nia and Sora walking into a room with flying candles, which is a concept used in Harry Potter, but notice in the middle, something is missing. It's probably the Dragon Energy Core. We finally see Cole, which is super cool, but on the left we can see a formling, so maybe Akita is back, and at the same time on the right we can see a Hypnobrai. And no, he doesn't really have those hypnosis rings that Hypnobrai usually have around their eye. Cole and the ninja are fighting what looks to be an Imperium mech. You can tell because it has these Imperium guns on their shoulder, and the Empress is trying to kill them with this.
Ninja defied me. Humiliated me. They will pay.
You're expecting fun?
I always expect fun.
We see the Empress telling Raptor about how much she hates the ninja, and Lloyd and Aaron are attacked by arrows. I'll talk about that later. The Empress keeps on talking, and then we see this. I love how Wildfire's doing that Iron Man pose. She's just such a vibe. However, we also do see top-hatted villains. Pretty much top-hatted Imperium claw hunters, and I love this detail so much. This is honestly just so beautiful. We can see the Destiny's Bounty, what Lloyd and Aaron were on, is crashing. I'll talk about this later. Then we see Old the Ninja almost being attacked by the guy from the Dragon Energy Cores. There's 2 of them, and I'll talk about that later.
You have an elemental power.
Pretty cool, right?
We finally see Zane's car for the first time, but on the side we also see these things that are putting out trash into these trash bins. This usually means that they're underground somewhere. We can see the Ninja Team X rushing with Zane, and we see Zane's car speeding down some white area. We can see it says Z on his car. The Ninja Team X are behind them, and there's a Ninjaroid to the left. At the same time, we see 2 humans, 1 Munce, 1 Merlopian, and 1 Ninjoid trying to stop Zane, Lloyd, and Aaron. Now, why are they here? I'm gonna guess since every side mission they've done, they found a ninja, so Jay's probably gonna be found here. We see what looks to be the keeper of one of the Dragon Energy Cores, a monster that's attacking some other people on Lloyd and Aaron's mission. We can also see one of the guys looks like Gripe or Char. And note that this Merlopian has the same armor piece as the Merlopian from the early trailers, so they're probably fighting against the ninja as well as the monster. Nia, Sora, and Ryu are all hanging off this ledge, and it says booby traps and how to survive them on the book. This is the book that Jay was reading in season 11. We then see a really cool guy with a new elemental power. His elemental power seems to be magnetism because he's keeping the robot from taking his hand off of the cone or cylinder. He seems to be a gecko, which is a bit weird, but it's also really cool at the same time. Nia and Sora then look in a chest and are surprised to see what they see.
It can't get any worse.
Uh-oh.
We're more than just our powers! We're ninja!
Kai and Wildfire are successful in getting their Dragon Energy Core from the first teaser, and then they're attacked by these bees, while this other ninja team with Cole and the rest of the guys are fighting this monster. We can see one of the keepers of the energy cores and note how there are 2 of them, like the other temple guy. They shoot a sonic blast at Sora and Nia, and it wakes up the other Sora. And for some reason, Lloyd and Aaron's ninja team mech say Ronin on it, which is kind of weird, but I guess that's cool. To finish this off, we see a clip of Zane fighting the Merge Quake from earlier.
This is your home! Fight for it! I promise this is gonna be good! This is gonna be bad.
We then see Cole, which is absolutely crazy. He's got magma all over him, and then he does a transformation, a bit like the Crystal King. Aaron is looking super cool in his new outfit as he races on the Team Max, and Aaron is also helping a bunch of villagers fight these Merlopian people as well as that rock monster. And it's super cool to see them on the bounty looking at it. You can see Aaron sort of down there. We then get this amazing shot of Jiro transforming.
Just quit. It's so easy.
You've clearly never met a ninja. They won't shut up about not quitting.
We then see the Jin with the necklace, and he tells the ninjas to give up because it's so easy. However, Wildfire is out there risking her life with these obstacles, and Sora tells them that ninja are never going to give up. Sora, for the first time on her own, uses her powers to stop the tech monster, and Lloyd fights off Amare. The other Sora attacks the skull guy, and Nia and Sora have the sunshine things on them still. Lloyd and Aaron see 2 fingers coming out from the water, and we can see Nia and Sora still with the sunshine on their hand, kicking someone. If you're confused about everything you just heard, don't worry, I'll explain it a little more. Here's the description. You can pause the video to read this. There's nothing much here, but yeah, if you want to look at it. So here are the 3 teams. We see Nia, Sora, and Ryu, and some of the main things that they did was find Cole, start looking for the Dragon Energy Core, and fight that guy, the skull guy that's keeping guard of the Dragon Energy Core. In Team 2, we see Lloyd and Aaron going to the Ninja Team X, fighting the sea monster, losing the bounty, as well as fighting those Mare guys who are invading this village. For Team 3, Kai and Wildfire are doing their thing. They're fighting the Dragon Energy Core, and that's pretty much it. That's all they did. But at least they were successful. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.